Meow and hello, yours truly, the Cat Protector, here from Cat Galaxy. This is In the Cat's Eyes, and normally we talk a lot about cats on this show, but today we're talking about pigs, guinea pigs that is. And with me right now is Sherry Bender from Piggie Poo Rescue. How you doing?
I'm doing great.
Sherry?
How are you today?
Oh, just fine. And you brought one of your pigs.
Yes, I have Donovan here today. This is Donovan.
And guinea pigs have become a real popular animal. A lot of people love, especially the little human kids.
Yes.
Love the guinea pigs. Are they a great starter pet for kids?
I think they're the perfect starter pet. They have a long life, so they live longer than a hamster, which is a tough first pet for a kid because hamsters bite, guinea pigs for the most part don't, and hamsters have an age span of about 1.5 to 2 years. Guinea pigs are more like cats and dogs. They live to be between 5 and 8 years old. They have no real health problems, and they're very gentle and kind and loving. They're a great pet for little kids because they're palm-sized. They're children-sized pets.
Are they cat-friendly? Do you have cat-friendly pigs that get along with
Do you
cats?
have a guinea pig-friendly cat?
Probably not.
Okay.
I know, but are they generally able to adjust?
I have one guinea pig that I took in as a surrender that lived with a cat and a bulldog, and they all slept together, and everything was wonderful. I have other people that buy covers for their cages because they know that the cat is going to come in there, and they just don't know on any given moment what your cat's going to want to do. But there's no adversary effect. It's not inbred into them to be evil to each other.
Because I see a lot of they run around in the cages and they obviously the predatorial prey
Yes.
predatorial instinct, prey predator instinct,
And they always feel like the prey.
Yeah.
They're never going to feel like the predator, so their
No.
instinct is to run and hide. But I've seen people that have cats that are guinea pig friendly. You have to know your pets before you try anything like that. I mean, I don't recommend it, but if you have a cat that gets along with any of your other animals and you feel like that's something you want to do, not recommended, but it could work.
Now the holiday season is here, and
Yes.
Piggie Poo is obviously busy for the holiday season. Have they?
Yeah, we are.
Are you getting a lot of adoptions? People really wanting to adopt?
We have people that have come in and want to surprise the kids. They want to have the guinea pigs hidden, and they don't want them to see them until the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
We don't hold guinea pigs, but we do have a lot of guinea pigs that have been purchased that are on 48-hour, 72-hour hold, and then they're going to grandma's house or they're going to an aunt's house. We've adopted, I think we did 11 last Saturday.
Do you prefer that people actually just get gift certificates to Piggie Poo so that it is a right fit? Because
It's a good idea if you want to get somebody a gift for an existing guinea pig to buy supplies. If you want to get them an actual animal, I wouldn't suggest surprising them with a guinea pig if they're not your child. If you have a sister that lives down the road and you think she would love a guinea pig, I would bring her in.
So what's the typical care for these little guys?
You have
and
to
gals?
love them and snuggle them a lot. It does take a lot of time. They need the same amount of attention as a cat or a dog. Every day they need their fresh fruits and vegetables. They're actually 100% vegetarian, so they wouldn't even want to eat anything if you tried to give it to them. So you have to give them hay and pellets, and you need to give them floor time to run around where they don't have to worry about a cat or a dog coming at them. Like Donovan here just loves to play, and the more he gets loved, the more he wants to sit in your lap and snuggle. And that's the easiest thing to do with these guys. They're very docile animals for the most part.
And of course, you've got a lap piggy. Is he a lap piggy?
He's a lap
This
piggy.
one?
Yeah, he's eating this up. I mean, he's in his little Snuggie cup, and he just wants nothing more than to sit here and play. He's happy.
Now, you've got a lot of adoption events that you have done.
Yes.
As you know, I volunteer for Safe Haven, which
Yes.
rescues cats and adopts cats. Now, what's coming up for Piggie Poo?
Piggie Poo, the biggest event right now we have coming up on, I believe it's February 4th, we have the Anthem Pet Festival, and that is a phenomenal event up in Anthem, and it's held on the park, and almost every kind of animal you can imagine that is up for adoption goes there, and that's a huge event for Piggie Poo. We bring our key piggies there, and we do adoptions. We do not do, I want to call it impulse buys. so that if you walk up to us at an adoption event and you haven't filled out an application, you can't just walk up and say, I want a guinea pig, because we need to know that you meet the right guinea pig and it's a good fit. So you fill out an application and come back and have a play date.
So people bring their guinea pigs in to kind of match them up, just like
Exactly.
somebody would do with a cat or a dog.
Exactly. You
So-
wouldn't want to bring your dog a new friend without seeing if they were going to get along first. So you do the same thing. If you have a guinea pig, you can find him a friend, bring him in, and pick out a friend for him to play with.
And of course, that tone probably means that you've got another adopter, a potential adopter,
It's
and they text
been one of
in
those
and they,
days. I get phone calls, texts. The key is going to our website at www.piggiepoo.org. You fill out an adoption application, and that is not your adoption paperwork, but it's an application to become a parent. And we try and match you to the perfect pair. You make an appointment to come to our shelter and meet some guinea pigs. We're at 1610 East Bell Road, right at 16th Street. And hopefully we find you a love match.
And of course, you've got the gift shop. It's kind of you got the
Yes.
thrift shop or whatever you
We,
want to call it. It's the squeak shop.
The Squeak
isn't
Shop
that-
is what it
yeah.
is, yes. The
So-
Piggie Poo Squeak Shop is here. We have everything from cuddle cups to little toys for the guinea pigs. We sell a full line of supplies in the way of hay and pellets. We sell everything you could need for your guinea pig to have a happy life.
And are there ever items that people ask for that you just have to special order because it's not right here?
We have CNC Cuban coroplast cages, and we special order them to size. They are the best pen for your guinea pigs so that they get exercise and they have plenty of space so that they and their friends have a happy life and aren't crowded. We special order some foods. If you have young guinea pigs, there's baby food that is better for them. It has protein, nutrients, and calories.
So guinea pigs, I just want everyone to know, guinea pigs are not pigs. Okay,
No,
they're not a member
no.
of the pig family.
They're in the rodent family, and they don't all have long, narrow noses like rats. Some of them are like little Donovan here. He's got a short little white nose, but very pretty markings. They are in the rodent family, but unlike most rodents that live a year to 2 years, these guys, they live like a puppy. They live to be 8 years old sometimes.
And I don't see a tail.
No,
So,
there is no
ob-
tail on this
obviously,
little
it-
piggy. No.
It's like a Manx piggy.
Yes.
So
Yes, there is no tail. They are not that close to the rats, which also make good pets, but these have no tail.
how much space do they need to really?
We recommend 10 cubic feet for a guinea pig or two at the minimum. They do like to exercise and run around, and you want them to have their own space so that they stay healthy. You don't want, guinea pigs tend to get big. They have big bottoms, and if they don't get any exercise, they will get fat, and that's not good, just like for people. And they do not use those little wheels. They don't use the balls to run around that people get. So they don't want to exercise running around in a ball because it'll break their back. So they need it in their pen.
And you talk about how involved Piggie Poo is involved in the community. You had just rescued, not too long ago, some guinea pigs from a California hoarder case.
That's right.
What's the status on that one?
We took in approximately 90 guinea pigs, and I would say we have just over a dozen of those particular pigs left. And we have several older pigs that we still have here that are a full year old. We have a couple of the babies left that are now 9 months or 7 months old. We have been very successful with placing most of those pigs, but again, there's situations like that that keep popping up. We have another situation here in Phoenix, and we're working on almost another 100 guinea pigs that
Wow.
need to be brought in from a hoarder.
Yeah, so they can't go through the typical spay-neuter process,
No.
right?
The anesthesia is very risky for a guinea pig. The mortality rate is around 25% loss. So if you have 4 guinea pigs that you want to have spayed or neutered, you're going to lose one. And they have other side effects. The infection rate from the anesthesia and the surgery is really bad.
So what it makes a good pair?
A male and a male, or a female and a female, same-sex pairs, compatible in size, but then the rest of it is how they respond to each other. You know, Donovan's decided he's not real thrilled with being with another pig, and it's up to him, it's not up to us. And normally they are in herds, and a good pair is kind and loving, and there's no biting, and about the same age.
So basically, what you're saying here is that there are some diamonds in the rough that just
Absolutely.
don't get along with any other
There are
pigs.
some diamonds in the rough that just want to be on their own. They're very independent, just like children, and he just wants to have his own space. But that's very rare because they are herd animals. This is the exception to the rule. Donovan is not the rule, but Donovan is here and he's ready for someone that is just only able to have a small amount of space. He's the perfect apartment piggy.
Now, can they use traditionally like a litter box or somewhere to go to the bathroom? Can they be trained to
These
do that?
pigs-
I've seen some
Yes.
videos out there, and I've seen some pictures where people have been able to actually train their guinea pigs or get their guinea pigs used to what we would think traditionally for our cats, a litter box.
Right. There are corner litter boxes that fit into their cages, and if you're a very patient person and you work really hard to get the guinea pig to get accustomed to one side of their cage more so being clean than this part being dirty. You can potty train your guinea pig. You can litter box train them for the most part. There are some that are just very stubborn, but we have taken in a new guinea pig called Sunday, and Sunday is at our foster mom Julie's house, and this pig will go in the litter box.
What's not good for guinea pigs?
You can't give them potatoes. You can't give them. No animal really gets avocados. It's really bad for dogs and cats and guinea pigs. The celery, you have to make sure it doesn't have any stringy stuff on it. The main thing for guinea pigs' health, you really have to be careful of their surrounding temperature. Guinea pigs are extremely sensitive for heat, and here in Arizona, that's a really big problem. You put them in the car, you need to have an ice bottle in there, frozen bottle of water. Anything higher than 80 degrees could really harm your guinea pig and they could pass away.
And cold doesn't affect
They're a little
them?
easier on cold. You shouldn't bathe your guinea pigs very often because the temperature and the wetness, the damp fur, and their skin being saturated, they can get a draft and they can get a respiratory infection.
So would you say 2012, because 2012 is coming up? Is that going to be the
year of the pig.
Is that the
It's
year
the
of the
year
is
of the
that
guinea pig. For
year of
us,
the-
it
yeah.
is. You know, we have our shelter now after all these years.
Well, for us, it's the year of the cat. It's always going to be.
It's
the year
always
of the
going to
cat.
be the year of
It's
the
always
cat
gonna be
for
the year of the
Noel.
cat.
I know.
And you have other animals that you. At
We
your home
actually,
that you've had in
we do have a couple of bunnies in the rescue right now. They're at a foster home. We've had chinchillas at the rescue. We have a couple that, the owner of the shelter has a couple of horses that are available.
Mm-hmm.
So we do have other animals that come through these doors.
And Amanda, she's got a whole menagerie of animals. out there.
Amanda, she has a ranch that has horses and chickens and ducks and guinea pigs and
cats.
everything. She has
She's got
cats. She
cats.
has several dogs. She has a pet turkey. Shout out to Morty. Mort is her pet turkey.
She's got a pet.
She has a pet turkey. Bought him for Thanksgiving, and once you name your turkey, you can't eat him.
Wow. Then I guess
well-
maybe that's why the White House turkeys, during
They get
Thanksgiving,
pardoned.
they get pardoned because they ended
Absolutely.
up getting named. So, what should we know about guinea pigs that isn't traditionally known? Is there anything really?
They do. Most people don't know that they need as much care as a cat or a dog, and they need the same amount of time and love as a cat or a dog. Guinea pigs aren't throwaway animals. They are a lifelong commitment. That's why here, if somebody adopts a guinea pig and can no longer care for it, we require that they bring them back to the rescue because they do live 6 to 8 years, and under good conditions, that is a commitment. It's like having a dog. You wouldn't have a dog for 5 years and decide, I don't want it anymore, I'm bored. And we would hope you'd do the same for a guinea pig.
And speaking of that, you guys have boarding.
We do have
You
boarding.
do boarding for the people that go out of town.
Absolutely.
They want to get away or whatever break that they want, and you take in boarders.
We take in boarders for a very reasonable rate, and we give them all the love and attention and care that you would give them at home. We feed them, and we give them playtime and everything. So they are very well cared for, and we have a whole network of foster parents that can do it in their home as well as here at the shelter.
So come into the Squeak Shop. Check out Piggie Poo.
Absolutely.
I know my friend Wendy. She's been trying to get me to adopt a guinea pig, and No,
No,
it's-
no, here's Donovan. Come on, you can do it.
I'm holding a pig. This
This is an accomplishment.
This is an accomplishment because I was not raised with small animals. So this is actually, kind of a new thing for me.
But look how
And-
happy he is.
And obviously, he
And
wants
happy
to
to
go
come back,
Wants to
yes.
go back to his mommy.
That's
so
all right.
check out Piggie Poo if you want to get a guinea pig. If your human is wanting to get a guinea pig and it was going to work out for you, they'll find some way to arrange it so that cat may be able to get along with guinea pig.
Yes.
There's always that possibility.
There is.
So. Thank you, Sherry, for
You're
being
very
here.
welcome.
And it is the holiday season. Happy Hanukkah for
Happy
us.
Hanukkah to you too.
For
For
us,
us,
yeah.
it's Hanukkah. That's
I always say
right.
Merry
It's
Christmas to
Hanukkah.
a lot of my the ones that celebrate Christmas. So I'm always going to say Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah.
Have a healthy
that's mine.
and safe New Year.
And coming up is Icarus's birthday.
Congratulations.
So-
Don't bring Icarus here.
no,
Icarus is not guinea pig friendly,
Yeah,
so he's not
so-
one of those cats that's going to have a pet
But-
guinea pig.
Isis kind of wanted a pet guinea pig.
But that's okay as long as it's not for dinner. That's good.
Yeah. So anyways, we'll see you next time on In the Cat's Eyes.